We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Crusade Battle Report.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Incursion Crusade Battle Report. This time it's going to be me and Luka playing, or it's going to be Luka and I. No, me and Luka. That was correct. That's correct. Me and Luka playing. It's going to be me playing, right? Anyways, continuing on with the proper grammar. I'm going to be bringing back my Tyranid Crusade force with some slight modifications. I've actually spent a couple requisition points to increase my roster. So I haven't removed anything, I've just added more stuff. But then I still have to then only bring 1,000 points of it. So it just gives me more flexibility in the games. And then Luka has created a new Crusade force of Space Wolves. And so very excited here. Just a reminder what this series is. This is a informal, unstructured campaign series where we just play Incursion games and we use the Crusade rules exactly as they are written. No modifications whatsoever. And if somebody wants to start a new force and play against an existing really powerful force, then they can do that too. And we can switch them out and we can do whatever we want, just like you can in the Crusade rules. No real narrative, except for the ones that naturally evolve, like my hornless Hive Tyrant searching for his missing horn. And he keeps getting more and more frenzied because of it. His adrenal glands are acting up and putting way too much adrenaline into him, as you'll see in just a second. So let's just jump into it. Let's take a look at the Crusade forces and the scenario. Start off by taking a look at my 1,000-point patrol detachment that I've pulled from my Crusade force. By the way, when you're playing Crusade, you definitely want to have some sort of journal. And I got this cool one from merch.warhammer.com. That's right, I just advertised it because they actually sent it to me for free. And so I'm writing down all my stuff right here. There are ways to print off the Crusade stuff, but I find that there's more details on there than you really need in order to play. It like tracks way more stuff. Cool stuff, but I don't want that many papers for when I'm playing Crusade. Anyway, so I spent 3 requisition points since the last game, 2 to increase my supply limit by 200 points, and then I added the Hive Guard to my roster, which are only 150 points. So I still have 50 points free, but I'm just going to leave those blank for now. There's no point in just filling them up. And then 1 to give an adaptive physiology to the Hive Guard, which is enhanced resistance. So anything that's AP -1 or -2, or melee or range that attacks them is treated as AP 0, giving them a little more, well, resilience, as it would imply with enhanced resistance. And then what's different from last time is I have 10 Gene Stealers not showing up, which are the same points cost as the Hive Guard. So that just drops it down from a battalion to a patrol, but that doesn't really change anything. Leading the whole thing will be my flying Hive Tyrant, the Hornless Wonder. And he's got the Kraken Warlord trait that he can choose a unit within 6 inches to fight first, even if they didn't charge. He's got the Adaptive Physiology Murderous Size to give his Monster Scything Talons +1 strength, AP, and damage, which is very powerful. He's got a couple psychic powers, which he has to take the same ones every time. So we got Symbiostorm, which is choose a unit. Everybody gets to reroll charges against that enemy unit. And Catalyst to give me some resistance. He's got the Relic Chameleonic Skin, -1 to shoot him. And he's gotten 2 upgrades. He's got the Frenzied upgrade, the battle trait, which is +1 attack when he charges, is charged, or heroically intervenes. And then a second upgrade, I gave him a Crusade Relic when he actually got to the 6 experience points, which I gave him the Frenzion, which is reroll advance and charges, and +1 attack on the charge when charged or heroically intervening. So he'll have +2 attacks when he charges, which is pretty awesome. My other HQ will be a Broodlord. Nothing special on him. He's got 1 experience so far, so a little ways away from upgrading. Got a big unit of 14 Gene Stealers, a smaller unit of 10 Gene Stealers, who are actually 1 experience away from upgrading, so they'll upgrade this game. A fresh unit of Hive Guard, like I said, and then my existing unit of Zoanthropes, ready to take to the field. And like I said, this is Kraken, which is I can fall back and charge. And I also, when I advance, I roll 3 dice and I pick the best one. I should point out, because of all the upgrades, he's worth 7 Crusade points, and then the Hive Guard are worth 1 because I upgraded them to have the enhanced resistance. That means that my Crusade force is worth 8 Crusade points. And just as a reminder, if somebody has a higher Crusade point value than the other opponent gets some bonus command points.
Here is my Crusading Blood Pack. The theme of the list is Blood Claws. I want to bring as many Blood Claws or Blood Claw equivalents in the form of Sky Claws, Swift Claws, when I can, when we get there, in this list as I can. And I would like them to be overseen by the veterans of Space Wolves, being the Wolf Guard. So we have a Wolf Lord leading it on Thunder Wolf. Haven't thought of any names yet. They're going to form as they do their deeds. I'll figure it out as we play the game. He is going to have a Thunder Hammer and a Storm Shield to begin with. I spent a couple of requisition points on him. I do like starting with a Warlord trait and a relic on him. I'm going to go with the Pelt of the Beowulf and his Warlord trait. I decided to go with Wolfkin to go with the theme of the Blood Claws, so they're all kind of savage and impetuous, and they want to get stuck into combat. The Pelt of the Beowulf is a -1 to hit and wound relic in melee, so it kind of helps him.
-1 to hit and wound?
In melee only.
Oh, jeez.
So it's yeah, but needs it to stick around. He's T5. Storm Shield should help his armor save. Ironically, it doesn't really. Well, funny enough, it doesn't help his invuln save at all. And then we're going to have a Venerable Dreadnought acting as a almost battle leader. I can choose to do that. He's someone to draw wisdom from, and I really like the model. I've always loved the stupid little box with an axe and a shield. It just like I can't not picture it Kool-Aid manning through a wall and taking care of any threats I can see nearby. So he's got his great axe and blizzard shield. Now for the bulk of the list, the rest of the list, we have 2 units of Blood Claws. One is a 10-man squad, one is a 9-man because of points. The 10-man squad has a Wolfguard pack leader with a pair of Lightning Claws, though I did spend a requisition point to make him Thane of Retinue, which will allow him to take a special issue war gear from the Space Wolf book, which would be Frost Claws. I just like my Wolfguard to have Frost Claws, so he's going to have Frost Claws at +1 strength and +1 damage. The rest of the unit will be Blood Claws with chain swords and bolt pistols, though I'm allowed to upgrade 1 Blood Claw with a plasma pistol, and I figured, you know what, it's a permanent upgrade, I'll keep him going forever. Might as well. We got 1 plasma pistol in each squad of Blood Claws, and the pack leaders are going to have power fists. The only difference between the first squad and the second squad is lower model count. We have 9 models here. And the Wolfguard is going to have a Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. That can't be upgraded to a Frost weapon because I can't have a Frost Hammer, which is fine. It's just I'm using the models I have. I don't have a whole. If I did have another Lightning Claw one, I would go for that, I think. And they're both going to be riding in rhinos with 1 Stormbolter on them. Lastly, we have a unit of 6 Sky Claws. We have a pack leader with a power fist, and we do have a Wolfguard in this unit as well. He's going to have a chain sword and a frost axe, so I'm spending another requisition point here. So I spent 4 at the first build of my Crusade force here.
And that gives you 4, just coincidentally, 4 Crusade points. So I have 8, you have 4, so that's a difference of 4. You divide that by 2, rounding up, and that's how many bonus command points Luka starts with, in this case 2.
Okay.
So we both had 6 normally, you start with 8 as opposed to my 6. And that's supposed to be a semi-balancing factor for a new Crusade force fighting against an existing one.
Should be able to help.
Yeah, well, extra command points.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, if I played for a long time and I had like 15 Crusade points, and you had a brand new force, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I get like 6 extra command points. That's a big deal, because you can do some very powerful stuff with all of that. Today, Luka and I will be playing The Ritual, the 5th Incursion Crusade mission in the core rulebook. This one has an attacker and defender. The defender's deployment zone is half the table, and then the attacker's deployment zone is 12 inches away from that. So in other words, it's only 12-inch no man's land, which is great for 2 close combat armies. And on top of that, the defender must deploy their warlord in the ritual site, which is a 3-inch radius circle in the center of their deployment. And they're trying to complete some sort of ritual. In this case, we rolled off already. The Tyranids will be the attacker, and so Luka's Space Wolf is trying to call for reinforcements, as they were just out on a training mission, and then they found Tyranids. Somehow a Hive Tyrant stuck through their lines. So they're calling in for help. There are a few ways to get points here. First off, there are 4 objectives on the table that we went back and forth placing. And you get 2 or more, if you control 2 or more of them, you get 10 victory points. If you control more than your opponent, you get 10 victory points, all at the end of each of your command phases, but not in the first battle round. So pretty much like your regular 9th edition battle reports or missions, except it's a little slightly different. 2 or more, 10 victory points, more than your opponent, 10 victory points. There's also a ritual action. A warlord can do this action at the end of their movement phase if they're wholly within the ritual site, and then they finish at the end of their turn. You get 10 victory points every time you do the ritual. If you happen to be a psyker character, which he's not, you can also do a psychic action ritual, which is a little easier to do. You only have to be within 9 inches of it, and that also gets you 10 victory points. So a little bit of an advantage if you're a psyker character. The attacker, me, the Tyranids, gets 30 victory points if they kill the enemy warlord. So essentially you got to kill him as soon as possible so he doesn't get too many points. Or Luka can be like, screw it, I'm not going to do the ritual. I'm just going to go out and fight, which obviously might not be the greatest idea. If the attacker wins, then they just choose a unit to get a free battle trait. If the defender wins, then the warlord can get a battle trait. And if it happens to be a psyker, then they could choose a psychic fortitude instead. And for our Vault members, don't forget to check out after this game, our second game in the Mini-Wargaming Vault of my Tyranids against Luka's Space Wolves. All that in the link in the description below. 7-day free trial if you're not a Vault member. We're going to be playing on this nice hectic table going on right here. The mat is from Game Mat. It's actually one of their double-sided mats. And all the rest of the terrain is actually from Printable scenery. A lot of it we just received because they had a Kickstarter going on recently. Now it's open for late pledges because the Kickstarter is over. So we'll make sure to put a link in the description below to all of that. And we've got some existing Printable scenery ones we added in. But for the most part, you got these cool shacks. They come apart in multiple levels. Oops, there are little ridges. There we are. Even got a cool little boat. That comes off, so you can really have some interesting stuff going on there. You got some of the rocky stuff, some areas like this. Basically, we're going to treat these groupings of trees as a forest, so dense cover, light cover, that kind of stuff. We're going to treat each of these as a crater, so difficult terrain, light cover. Then we've got some barricades, obstacle, ruin kind of stuff. And then we've got our ritual area, which is inside of here. So Luka's got, if he wants to do the action, his warlord has to be wholly within it at the end of his movement phase. And then it's an action, which means he can't do anything else. And he can't start it, of course, if he's in engagement range. And we've already got our 4 objectives. Obviously, I placed the 2 that I wanted to place on my side, and Luka placed the 2 on his side, because that's what you would do in a smart kind of game like that. And like I said, I'm the attacker, Luka's a defender. We're going to get deployed. Having deployed, I'm nice and aggressive, and the defender has chosen not to deploy 24 inches forward.
I could have. So yeah, we're back here. We have one clear goal. We're not dumb. We're radioing in for help. We're calling in for help.
It's defensive. You're basically the Wolf Guard are holding back the Blood Claws.
Yes.
I kind of picture
that is literally their rule, by the way.
Yeah.
I have to charge if I don't have a Wolf Guard in the unit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're just like holding on and saying, wait, hold, hold, go! Ah! And then they all go nuts because Space Wolves are nuts. And so one thing we failed to talk about was our agendas. We actually did pick some. So agendas, you pick a certain number of agendas according to the battle size, 2 in Incursion. And they're just like secondary objectives, except that they don't give you victory points, they give you experience points for your units. So I'll give you an example of mine. I chose priority target. So for every vehicle or monster I kill, the unit that killed it gets 2 experience points. So you got 2 rhinos and dreadnought, so they're basically worth 2 experience points each for killing them. And then I also chose Survivor like last time because he's just kind of a cool survivor even though he's going to be aggressive. I've just decided to do it. And Survivor, if he's alive at the end of the game, he gets 2 experience. If he has at least half his health, he gets an extra 2 experience. And that happened last time. He got 4 experience because of that. So it just seemed like a cool one to do. And do you remember the ones that you chose?
Yes, so I did not take any of the Space Wolf ones because they're very impetuous and aggressive, and I'm more of a defensive position in this game, so I didn't want to take any of those. So I went with the Reaper. Only because it's my first Crusade game, and it's a very basic one. Whoever kills the most in my army, at the end of the game just gets 2 victory points. Like
2 experience points.
Sorry, 2 experience points. Like no matter what, as long as I kill 1 unit, I'm going to be able to accomplish that.
Yes, exactly.
So that's easy for me to remember. And Kingslayer as well. Whichever unit will slay the Hive Tyrant will get 3 victory points.
Okay.
That's it.
That's nice and simple. Piece of cake, right?
It should be.
Now, unfortunately, the attacker does not automatically go first, nor does the defender automatically go first, so we have to roll off. Roll off for choosing who goes first.
A 4.
Oh, that's a tie.
2.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
5. Oh, don't I have to choose?
I hate choosing.
I don't want to choose because you're not shooting.
I have no shooting.
Well, you have shooting. You got Stormbolters on your rhinos, and then you got pistols everywhere else, right?
I certainly do. I do have all of that.
I think even though Luka is pretty much out of any range, my Hive Tyrant could probably get to him, but I don't want to obviously send him off by himself just to get dummied by your entire army. But I'll be able to get some preliminary shots at the Hive Guard, some smites off, and get into a better position. And also I'll be able to get to you sooner than you have as many turns to get your ritual working. So yeah, I'm going to go first. My command phase, I get a command point. I do not score objectives yet, because you don't get those in the first battle round. Into the movement phase, we're just going to start to move up. Now, I could get super impetuous, and I could use the Kraken double advance and move them 20 inches. But I still think that's the same problem. Except, yeah, because you're going to have so many attacks back, and they die pretty easily. And I would just be handing them away. Well, I'm going to roll their advance first, because if I roll like 111, I'm not spending a command point to double that. Got a 4. I'm definitely not going to re-roll it. I'm not going to burn all of my command points right away. So right now they're going to move 12. I can make it 16 for a command point. That would only get me there. I could have actually gotten, if I rolled a 6, it would have gotten me there.
Yay,
and I would have
buddy.
totally done it. So I'm not going to double it. I'm not coming for you that fast. Well, they're just going to start to skitter forward. Not much. Just enough to next turn be a threat, but not easily. You might be able to charge them if you get lucky, but I don't know. If you come this far out, then the rest of my army will come after you. So, let's roll an advance on the other squad of Gene Stealers. Of course, they roll the 6, but the problem is for them to get there, they have to cross over a barricade or two, which is -2 to your movement. So I'm just going to use that movement to get them into the trees. Once again, being a little cautious. Not afraid, more just like stalking, lurking. I'm just going to move the Broodlord out of the way for a second while I push these models through, knowing full well that I have plenty of movement. Oh yeah, look at that, it's beautiful. And then the Broodlord. Yeah, the Broodlord is going to come out to here, staying within 6 inches of both squads, but being able to see the Dreadnought, so I can possibly put the Horror on him and give him -1 to hit in leadership. We'll advance the Zoanthropes for just making sure I get within 24 inches of that Dreadnought so we can pew-pew him with some smites.
No!
It's all right. It's just a regular smite, except at longer range, that's all.
Oh, that's true.
Because there's only 3 of them, so D3 mortal wounds, maybe D6 if I'm lucky. My Flying Hive Tyrant will also advance because I'm not going to be charged anywhere. He gets to re-roll this if I don't like it because of his Frenzion Crusade relic, so no, fine, it's good. He's just going to flappity into the woods, like so. And the Hive Guard will hold still, because since they're in this dense cover, this won't give them a -1 to shoot, so there's no point moving. Let us move on to our Psychic phase. We'll start the Zoanthropes with Smite. This will hit the Dreadnought if I manage to do it. Need 5. I got 7, so that's D3 mortal wounds. There's only 3 of them, so I don't get any bonuses to this. We got 1.
He's venerable, so he might shrug it off. He doesn't, though.
On a 6+, he ignores wounds and mortal wounds.
Correct.
He's got 7 wounds left. The Broodlord will attempt to manifest the Horror, and put that on the Dreadnought to give him -1 to hit, because he's got a Storm Bolter, and on the off chance that you make that charge, it'll make him a little less effective. I need 6 for this. I got it. So the Horror is on him. Do you have any way to deny that?
Only if you're within 12 and I have to use a stratagem for it.
So you don't have another one that doesn't require me to be within 12?
Right.
Okay. Well, then he is the Horror. Next up, we'll have my Flying Hive Tyrant. I'm going to start with Catalyst. I want to put it on the Gene Stealers out front there to have them ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 5+. And he made it. That's the first time. I've played 2 games with him so far, and he keeps failing the Catalyst.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just can't get it for some reason. So now they ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 5+, and he can cast 2 powers, so I will just do Smite, because the Symbiote Storm is not going to be helpful. Need a 6 for this Smite, because I've already done it once, so it's going to be D3 mortal wounds to the closest thing, which we'll have to check. It might be the Rhino, but we'll double check. And that is definitely the Rhino, so that is 3 mortal wounds to the Rhino. Do you have any way to ignore that?
No, he's down to 7.
Oh, you can repair though, can't you?
No, that's now gone.
Oh.
That's like the one rule I would always remember too.
Really?
It was on at the beginning of your turn on a 6 for heal.
Well, because it used to be like instead of stuff they would repair.
Right,
in the older editions.
could get rid of a mobilized result.
Right.
You could fix your tracks.
Yeah. That is my Psychic phase. Not bad. Made all of my powers. Only got 1 mortal wound with theirs, but 3 mortal wounds with his. That averaged it out. Averaged it out. That's what I meant to say, not averaged out, whatever. Into the shooting phase, I really only have the Hive Guard. Nothing else. There's actually no other shooting. So the Hive Guard are going to fire. They don't need line of sight, and they ignore cover for if it gives you armor benefits. And I would love to target the Dreadnought, but his whole -1 damage thing is kind of a downer. Well, they're D3 damage.
I know,
so all
right?
of a sudden it's like on average I'm doing 1 damage per shot, whereas I might be able to one-shot that Rhino or at least cripple it. So I'm going to fire there. We're looking at 3s to hit. Boy, look at that juicy roll. Might as well have been 4s. And 3s to wound. No, all 3 of those get through. So that kind of averaged it out. It's -2 AP, D3 damage apiece. So you got a 5-up save. All 3 get through. Can I get 7? That's above average. 2, 2, and 2 is the average, right? Oh, we do. Does it blow up?
I could. No, it doesn't though.
That's a unit kill for the. Dang. Oh no, that's 2 experience for the Hive Guard too, because that's a vehicle. So now you have your units getting out of the burning wreckage before it explodes. Well, it's not exploding, obviously.
Right.
But they might get hurt as it burns around them. The Prometheum sets fire. Don't forget there's an objective right there.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter the first turn, obviously. Are you more concerned about lookout, sirs?
Yeah, always.
And getting ready? It's your turn next, of course.
How
many die? 1s.
1 does.
Only 1.
Okay.
It's obviously just a regular blood claw.
Right, the Plasma Fist is not supposed to be there. He's supposed to be up here, and then that guy's dead.
Oh, awesome. And then the Rhino is gone. That's 2 experience for my priority target agenda. and then a kill tally. That's it for my shooting phase. Nothing in my charge phase. Battle shock, losing one guy is probably not enough for you to worry about battle shock.
No, none of them.
Or battle shock. Morale, sorry. We're not playing Age of Sigmar. Same thing. But, well, not quite, but still. And that is my turn, so not bad. Kill the unit in the first turn. Got the Rhino out. That kills your mobility a lot. On that side, at least. And so let's go into Space Wolves turn 1. Command phase, you get a command point, but no victory points.
No victory points. I'm up to 9 command points. I'm not too sure what to do with them right now. I'll be using them throughout the rest of the game, but for this first...
I'm sure you'll find uses later on.
Right, hopefully I do.
Heck, even just using them for rerolls throughout the game is not so bad.
Yeah. So, movement time. I was going to move the Sky Claws, and I realized they're there specifically to try and benefit from the negative on the hit, but they're going to jump up a little bit. I'm going to jump to about here.
Well, as long as they stay in the trees. It'll be hard to snipe them with my Hive Guard.
We are going to move this Rhino up, but we're going to put it to like right there. It's a tough call. We're probably just going to leave the Wolf Lord there because he's got to start calling in for help.
So you're going to, at the end of the movement phase, you'll just say he's doing that action?
Yeah, he's going to just end up hanging out there. I'm trying to debate on where to put or attempt to hide from this. The smites are an issue, albeit they're not a lot of damage, but they do get through.
If you just sit back, then over the course of the game, I'm going to smite you to death. But at the same time, I don't want to just, over the course of the game, I have to get to you and stop that Warlord. So that's really the issue here.
I'm going to back up the Vendread.
Ooh.
Just because smiting against him is a big counter to what it's not very conducive to his build.
So make sure I hit the Rhino instead.
We're trying to force that, and we're going to put these guys a little bit further forward as well.
Oh, so you're abandoning the objective, eh?
I'm just going to string them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's at least 6 of them, so Luka will have to make sure that each one is in coherency with 2 others, but it's not hard to do that. There you go. Look at that. Woo! Super hard.
And then the Wolf Lord will, at the end of the movement phase, declare the action, and we're going to go into shooting.
Come on, there's Tyranids here. Help us, help us. I mean, no, we are brave, but, you know, we could use a few more brethren. Wolves, unite.
That's I picture them sounding like kind of like a really bad Sean Connery
impersonation. We'll start shooting the Stormbolter on the Vendread down the table at the nearest Gene Stealers. We do have the Horror, so we're hitting on 3s instead of 2s, yeah. 3s.
Oh, look at the 2.
He is core, though, so he rerolls 1s. Oh, he doesn't get his aura up because he's doing an action.
Oh, that's right. You lose. Yeah, good thing you remember that.
And...
Forced a wound?
Yes.
So 1 wound. I got a 5-up invulnerable save. And, never mind. I was going to say, and then I ignored on a 5.
And then the Rhino will do the same thing, same target against those Gene Stealers. Should be rapid firing.
Oh, yeah.
3s. It's okay, we're not here to do this part of the game.
Yeah,
you wound.
5-up invuln. 5-up to ignore. You
1
killed 1.
dies.
1 from the back, obviously. He's still within 2 inches of 2 guys. We should mention doctrines as well.
Well, yeah.
You started in Devastator Doctrine in the first battle round by choice, or by default.
By default. We go to the second battle round, I have to go to the tactical one. But you better believe I'm in the Assault Doctrine on turn. If I don't say it, battle round 3, I'm in the Assault Doctrine.
Yes, we'll assume it. Because you can stay in tactical for 1 extra turn,
I could, but there's no point in this case.
Yeah. Well, your Stormbolters get an extra AP against my invulns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. And obviously I don't have to worry about morale at the end.
No.
Both because they're Leadership 9 and also because they're within Synapse, which just ignores it. Should have pointed out at the end of Luka's turn, he got 10 victory points for doing his calling in for reinforcements. At the beginning of my turn, I control 2 objectives. That's worth 10 victory points. And I don't control more than my opponent because he managed to hold on to his 2, which is super, super hard, obviously. So it's 10 victory points for me. That ties up the game. And if I failed to mention it, I don't remember if I said this already, but I did gain a command point. I'm up to 8.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let us start moving. Now, this is tough because you put a Rhino there, which obviously has the intention of baiting me over to it, or at least being a force to slow me down. And I want to take that bait because there's experience to be had there. But it really comes down to what I roll for their advance, because I could just go deep into there and just... Even if I don't kill you, as long as I'm in engagement range of your Warlord, he can't start the action at the end of the movement phase, and he can't fall back and do it, so that's something to think about too. It'd be a big... Okay, so 6 for my advance, so they're moving 14 already. An extra command point would make that 20. I'm going to spend a command point on Opportunistic Advance. It's a Kraken-specific stratagem that doubles my advance, and I'm going to use it on them, who just rolled their 6, so now they'll move 20 inches instead of 14. So So we're flooding forward like so. Actually,
right
you know what? I'm going to really use my 20. The thing I have to worry about is the Sky Claws. Like, you can heroically intervene with everybody, so I'm just going to charge all 3 of these units. And if you want to overwatch with your pistols...
You know what? I mean, I have so many command points. I should have rerolled one of those saves on the Rhino. I might as well overwatch.
Okay, good to know, good to know. So maybe I'll just let you heroically intervene me then. Because then I could still fight you if I wanted to.
Correct.
But the idea here is after I charge, hopefully I can actually stay more than 6 inches away from them. And then I can use my pylons to maximize my attacks. Because you've got only a little frontage on this guy, but I'm on little bases, so that's nice. We'll advance the other Gene Stealers because I'd like to see where they're going to go. 6 as well. They're going to come swarming this way on the table to maybe come in for a bit of a flank.
There's something about them in that position that looks so much less imposing than when they were, where they just moved from.
Like when they were inside the trees.
It looks like there was like twice the number when they're in the trees for some reason.
Because they're lurking in there, right? Hive Tyrant will just fly forward. We're not advancing, but he is going to fly right there.
Yo.
Hello. We'll advance the Broodlord. 5. He's going to use that movement to Speedy Gonzalez up here. Both to provide synapse, so if I only have 1 or 2 surviving, I don't have to worry about spending 2 command points to keep him there, because I want to basically have him locked in combat at the end, and also to give them +1 to hit, to be able to deal more damage. Zone Thropes will float forward just a little bit. Not too much. Yes, I'm going to have to hit that Rhino. Don't have much of a choice, but I want to hold the objectives too. Into Psychic, it's more important that he gets his smite off. So we're going to start with the Flying Hive Tyrant, and he's going to smite. He makes it, doing D3 mortal wounds to...
I'll try and stop it.
Oh, right, you're within...
Yeah.
So you spend 1 command point to do this?
Correct. Runic Talismans. Runic Wards.
And then it's just deny the Witch, or do you get a
I
bonus?
choose a unit within 12 inches of the Psyker. They show their Runic Wards. I get no bonuses. I need to roll a 10.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll command point to reroll it too.
Sure. Just want to burn through those command points?
Just burn in
Make
through
it feel
them.
like you use them for something?
Yeah.
You're down to 8 now?
Yep.
You had 10?
Yep.
Wait, no, you're down to 7.
Yeah, sorry. You threw me off. That's your fault.
Yeah, sorry. So it still goes through. So I zapped 2 command points, and... I Blood Claw. So it's 2 mortal wounds. Which side do you want to kill him from?
Well, I'm not going to take anything from the fancy side, that's for sure. What's that charge anyways? Whatever. I'll take that guy.
He has rerolls to his charges.
Oh, no.
And he won't care about the difficult terrain because he's got Fly. And then he also knows Catalyst, which he gets. And you can't deny that one because you've already used your
my
stratagem.
strat, yeah.
I can see those Gene Stealers, or I can put it on myself, or anywhere else I want, obviously within 18 inches. I think the Gene Stealers need to survive. I don't expect them to go in there and kill your Warlord. It's a possibility, of course, but not likely. But I do want them to survive and just stop you from doing your psychic actions, and then maybe I can take care of your Warlord with my Hive Tyrant later on. We'll swing back to, it doesn't really matter the order here. We're going to do Zone Thropes. We'll do Smite. And they make it. Oh, shoot.
No, they fail.
They fail.
Yeah.
It's fine. I meant to do Symbiostorm, not Smite. But I think that's still a fail. Yeah, it's a 6 as well. So I don't feel bad saying I meant to do Symbiostorm. Because I don't care about doing D3 mortal wounds to your Rhino.
Yeah.
But Symbiostorm lets me choose any unit on the table, enemy unit, and everybody gets to reroll charges against that unit. So I will try again with a reroll, and I get it barely. So Symbiostorm is off. I will choose those Blood Claws right there. Now, mind you, the Hive Tyrant... Oh, okay. What a waste. I'm still going to say I did it.
Wait.
Because the Flying Hive Tyrant already gets a reroll.
Oh, okay, you had said that earlier, but I thought you
I'll say it's still useful because then the Gene Stealers can reroll. I know they can't fail, but if I roll like a double 1, I might want to roll higher. So we'll just do that. Last bit of Psychic will be from the Broodlord, who will attempt to manifest... I guess the nearest... I could smite your Dreadnought because he's the nearest thing I can see.
Oh, boo. I guess so, yeah, you're right.
But I think I'd rather the Horror him and give him -1 to hit. I got it.
You do that as smite as you want, because I get +1 to hit anyways on the first round of combat.
Oh, so you're back to a 2-up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's totally useless to give me -1 to hit.
Unless I choose to do the big, like, D3 + 3 damage profile, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay, thanks for that. And we'll just call this Smite then. They were both the same to cast anyways. D3.
May it be 1 damage.
1 damage!
Venerable! 1 damage.
It is.
He's got 6
We're
wounds.
slowly working away at him. In the shooting phase, we'll take the Hive Guard. I want to fire at your Blood Claws, but I'm worried that you'll just pull away from my Flying Hive Tyrant, make it a harder charge. He's going to be re-rolling his charge. But if I kill a bunch with the Hive Guard, then that's essentially the same thing as, well, no, because the Hive Tyrant could get in there and just, boo. I don't want to fire at you stupid. You know what? They're going to fire at your Sky Claws.
Boo.
Sky class. I know it's going to be -1 to hit, but whatever. So 4s to hit because of dense cover. Well, I failed one of them because of it. Oh, look at that. Almost a perfect straight. So 3 hits instead. 2s to wound. I'm assuming you're not toughness 5.
I am not T5.
So
A 1?
Nope. I'm re-rolling it.
Oh, boo.
It's a 3 now. So we got 3 of them through. All at -2. You're in light cover, though. So you're back to a 4-up save.
I think you ignore the light cover.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're 5-up save. Ah!
Oh,
I got one through. Are you going to re-roll it? You got so many command points, man.
I'm not going to.
Not worth it?
No.
Maybe I'll kill a guy, though.
This one's legit not worth it.
I didn't kill him. I can't re-roll it either because I already used my re-roll. All right, so one of those guys.
Way in the back.
Yeah.
A little bug gets in the armor plate a little bit.
He's like, ow.
Otherwise,
ow.
it's fine.
Let's go into the charge phase. I'm going to start with my Flying Hive Tyrant. He's going to declare charge against the Blood Claws. Did you want to Overwatch?
No.
All right, so we're going to charge and re-roll. I think that's
6
it.
should be good.
Switching camera angles here to the other side so you can kind of see this. He's going to plop in right here, just within that.
I'm going to hope he's not objective secured for any reason.
He's not, but you know, he's going to have
I got
7.
issues,
He's
yeah.
going to have 7 attacks right now.
I got issues. I can see that.
And then the Gene Stealers are going to charge, and I'm tempted to not even use, to not even multi-charge into the Blood Claws.
Well, when they pile in,
I guess they could pile into me
Yeah.
anyways. So I'll declare all 3 of them. Blood Claws, Wolf Lord. It's a Wolf Lord, right?
that is a Wolf Lord.
And your Dreadnought. Anybody want to Overwatch?
Nah,
It's probably not worth it.
not feeling it.
Does a Wolf Lord have a frag grenade?
He could throw a grenade.
Or a Stormbolter, 4 shots.
That's tempting.
So we'll charge. I don't want to re-roll that. Nine's fine. So Luka let me retcon because we had talked off camera that I don't want to be within 6 inches, and if I charge the Dreadnought, I have to be within 6 inches. So he was fine with me. Just
Right, even if this guy comes like a quarter
a
of an
little
inch
bit more.
to
So this little blow up right here is more than 6 inches because
Yeah.
Space Wolves, all Space Wolves can heroically intervene, and for a command point, he can heroically intervene 6 inches. But if he's more than 6 inches away, he can't.
Correct.
Even though the 6 inches would technically get him to combat, he has to be within 6 inches to declare the heroic intervention. So they're just going to tag this way, and then I'll just pile in that way. Did you want to heroically intervene your Dreadnought?
Absolutely.
Just to kind of get some of my guys off of your Wolf Lord?
That's how I get my bonuses.
Yeah.
We'll even touch his base.
Just make sure he can't go any further. You got it. Now, technically, you know, you do that at the end of the charge phase. I'm still going to declare a charge of the Gene Stealers into the Blood Claws.
Ooh,
They're going to need to roll double 6.
Oh, is it a double 6?
Ah! Ah! Oh!
Are they within? Dang, are they within 10? Oh,
Well, let's double check it. But they're definitely within 12 for me to declare it, so I was okay to roll that.
ooh, that's bad.
So I had Luka double check how far. I actually only had to
without a
roll
doubt.
an 11.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
Oh, that is bad.
Well, that should, between objective secured and all those attacks, you're definitely going to want to spend 2 command points to fight back before I finish everything I got. I'm just going to kind of pile them all over there. That was accounting for the -2 for going through here as well.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a
You know what's awesome about that roll, besides the fact that I made it, is that I was like, yeah, I guess I'll put Symbiostorm on him. I didn't even need it. And I'm like, well, here I get a reroll, cool. And then I just rolled a double 6. So Symbiostorm was totally wasted. And I'm not complaining because that means it's because I rolled so high. Yay. Okay, and now the Dreadnought heroically intervenes. So the hard part now for me is deciding who's going to fight first.
right.
How many attacks does your Wolf Lord have with that mighty Thunderhammer?
Well, he gets his Warlord trait is 2 things. It is he always gets Shock Assault, even if he doesn't charge or was in prolonged combat, and he gets D3 attacks instead of 1. He's gonna have 4 plus D3.
4 plus D3, nothing
Right.
else?
And then he's got 3 attacks with the Thunderwolf as well.
Jeez. Yeah, you know what? It probably makes sense to do these Gene Stealers first because even if you interrupt with the Blood Claws, they're going to have minimal attacks that way.
Yeah, they're gonna have a weird split.
Yeah, okay. So Gene Stealers here will be declared first. I will pile in. I know I'll get within 6 inches of them
That
now.
doesn't matter anymore, though.
But too late. He'll just look over and go, you should have come when you had a chance. Like, but we wanted the safety of this comfortable looking forest. So here we come. I don't expect to kill much, maybe some Blood Claws. The idea here is to survive and stay within 6 inches of the Broodlord to get my +1 to hit. So we're going to allocate. That's the problem. How many wounds does he have? 7?
7.
So I don't even know if I should bother allocating any wounds to him.
He's also -1 to hit and wound.
Yeah, screw it. I'm not attacking him.
Okay.
So anybody who can attack the Blood Claws will. Everybody else will attack the Dreadnought. So I believe we have
7-ish.
Yeah, we'll have
You can make him in.
because I could have. Their bases are much smaller, but their arms are too big. So we'll have 7 of them in, and then we'll have 5 on the Dreadnought, and 1 just won't be able to fight because he's taking orders from the Broodlord. What? Hit harder, guys! Hit harder. Okay. So 28 attacks, because I have at least 10 Gene Stealers to get the bonus 1 attack.
Boo.
So 7 guys, 28 attacks, hitting on 2s. No negatives to hit, right?
No, I was debating on if I should have Overwatched to kill one, but you have like 15 or something.
I charged you first with the Hive Tyrant anyways.
Oh, I meant like the Stormbolter or something. No.
Look at all these 1s.
Do you re-roll these?
No, because
Okay.
they're not Scything Talons. I'm using the Rending Claws for the AP. And I only got a few 2s. So there's a battle trait upgrade you can give infantry squads, which is reroll 1s to hit. You can bet that those guys are going to get that upgrade when the time comes. Although also there's another one that gives them +1 move, advance, and charge, which for Gene Stealers is essentially +3 move.
Yeah.
Because they can advance and charge. So we're wounding you on 4s.
You better believe it.
6s will be AP -4.
These 1 damage each though?
They're only 1 damage
Aw.
each. I didn't give them Toxin Claws or Toxin Sacks or anything like that because you just buy more Gene Stealers. Like, do you want to add literally a third of the Gene Stealer cost to the Gene Stealer, or would you just like to bring more Gene Stealers?
Well,
I'd rather bring more Gene
in
Stealers.
this case, that's 5 dead Marines if you did it.
Well, you're being that's very specific. But if I did it, I'd also have like
less of these.
I'd
right?
have
Yeah.
that unit would be half the size.
That's true.
And so pick your poison. So we got lots here. I actually did pretty well. I don't think I'm worried about the fact that they're 1 damage each. So that's just 5 straight up wounds, and then we've got 8 more. These are at -1, so 4 up. Ooh, not bad a roll.
Okay, I might re-roll one of these based on if it'll keep a guy alive or not.
It will
So we
keep a
have
guy alive.
5.
So that's 7.
Oh, I don't have anyone wounded. Huh.
Oh yeah, so it won't keep a guy alive.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Just take it then, right?
Yeah, I'll just take it.
So 7 wounds, so it kills 3.5 of them.
Well, this is 1,000% a lost cause. So we're
So
gonna.
I'm just going to give up the objective.
Oh, but then again, if they stick around, they could interrupt and fight over here and try and carve up some of those Gene Stealers. These ones don't have anything but the 5-up invuln on them right now, correct? These guys do have... Oh, they don't have the Berserker charge bonus. They only have 3 attacks each.
Well, that's not bad right now, though. 3 attacks, 3s and 4s, basically.
2s because they were charged.
Ooh, yes.
2s and 4s.
The AP doesn't matter.
AP, yeah, AP. There is... Oh, there is AP.
Yeah,
You're
they
right,
started
yeah.
as Chain Swords.
Started-
-1 AP now. Hard choice. I agree with you. It's a hard choice. Do you focus on the middle, or do you try to keep that flank from pushing in to get to your Warlord?
And they've already attacked. But then if I don't, they're gonna take even more damage. No, I'm gonna... Because I think if I pull these 3, it'll mitigate how much attacks...
less Gene Stealers will definitely be able to attack from that side.
Right. So we'll go... And then this one will take the wound.
Okay. So the question is, do you want to interrupt? You would only be interrupting with guys that kill Gene Stealers who have already fought.
Correct. I'm not gonna...
But you would also... That Flying Hive Tyrant and those Gene Stealers could kill a couple more Blood Claws.
Right.
Or all of them with the Flying Hive Tyrant.
I'm just going to assume that if either one of them comes in, it's going to pull the other one out of combat.
Sure. Now, just to warn you, the Flying Hive Tyrant right now has 7 attacks. It'll be 2s to hit, re-rolling, 3s to wound, no save. It'll be -4 AP, 4 damage apiece.
Oh, it's -4 AP.
Because of the murderous size. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't want you to be like, I'm fine, and he comes in and he wipes the rest of them
I
out.
do have to interrupt with them then, if that's the case.
All right. I figured that would probably be a good choice. I just wanted you to have all the information before you. And see, now you're actually out of combat with the Flying Hive Tyrant.
That's the other reason I should probably do that.
Yeah, now that we see that, I'm like, oh, duh. Yeah.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
consider that. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and interrupt with them for 2 command points, piling into the nearest enemy, and then trying to keep him out of combat, which that should be now out of combat.
Yeah, the Gene Stealers were definitely closer than those Gene Stealers
right.
with him.
So we'll tuck in.
I
Nice
think the
and
Gene
tight
Stealers
there.
might still be able to get you, but that won't be nearly as dangerous as the Flying Hive Tyrant.
big boy there. So we're gonna put all attacks. They should all be able to reach because he's within half an inch.
Yeah, you're good. Chain Swords first.
Chain Swords first, hitting on 2s, but we're right beside the Wolf Lord who doesn't. He does have his aura because I finished the turn.
Yes, your action is done.
And then these are forced wound. The AP does not matter. So
Ooh,
6
not bad.
wounds.
6 wounds. You still have a couple more weapons too.
I do.
5 up invulnerable saves. And 4 get through, and then I have these are only 1 damage each. Catalyst gives me 5 up to ignore. So 3 of them dead so far.
Do the Power Fist. The pack leader has 2 attacks base, +1 for shock assault. And these hit on 3s because of +1, -1, the 2 misses. And then these are 2s to wound at invulnerable.
5 up invulnerable. Now these are 2 damage apiece?
Correct.
So I have to roll double 5 up. Dead. And dead, so that's 5 dead so far.
Wait, no, it's only 2 go. Like it only kills 2 of them because there's only 2
Yeah,
Power Fist.
I know. 2 more. That's why I rolled it
Oh,
twice.
I thought. Sorry, I'm used to
Because
doing
5 up to ignore,
You're
you know,
right.
2 damage to the audience, so in case you got confused there.
100%. I'm
did
so
2
used to doing
damage.
it a different way for some reason.
Right. And then Lightning Claws. You got 4 attacks with them.
Right, so he's got 2 base. Lightning Claws give 1 attack each now.
Oh, geez. So you're up to 5 attacks.
And
with
then
Lightning
5
Claws.
attacks for shock assault, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling if I need to.
Now these are strength 5.
Figures are frost claws.
So 3s and then re-rolling.
Exactly.
All lightning stuff.
5
Jeez.
wounds.
They're 1 wound each though, right?
These are 2. Frost weapons are +1 strength and damage.
That's nasty. So 3 more go through. Dead. 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 So 8 die in total. The most important thing will be tagging him. So we're going to start pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to run. That's a nice thing. So you actually have to kill all of them.
I have to kill them all, yeah.
Which, you know, I've only got 5 left. You might actually do it. 6, 7, 8.
Interesting.
Although I can still tag you with my Hive Tyrant after all is said and done. So my turn. Gene Stealers will come in. Obviously, these 2 will be able to tag you. And we'll still be able to get a few attacks. Maybe we'll get lucky and kill a few more Blood Claws. And then, oh, sorry, I was moving things around. He's not that close. I got 5 in, and I managed to daisy chain them and keep them in the coherency of 2 guys within 2 inches of every other guy.
Poor guy fell over.
Yeah, they keep falling on the terrain, so I'm within 6 inches of the Broodlord for the +1 to hit. Sorry, only 4 of them got in. So 16 attacks.
2s.
2s to hit. Oh, jeez, all the 1s again. 5 1s?
That's weird.
Yeah.
It should, like...
Let's just make up for it. Just nothing but 6s dice, okay? 4s to wounds, 6s are AP -4. So we got 3 more, so that kills 2 more guys. And then you've got 3 more at -1 Ren, so I could kill 1 more. 4 up. I do. Did you want to re-roll one of those?
I will command point 1 of these.
So
4. It does not matter.
So 3 die in total.
That does finish off all the Chainsword Blood Claws. Ooh.
Oof. Not before they killed a lot of my Gene Stealers.
And we got the Pack Leader and the Frost Claws left.
Now, my Hive Tyrant could pile in and consolidate and get to your Wolf Lord.
He gets Wolf Lord gets that big thunder hammer.
I'm gonna consolidate.
Oh, yeah, get on it.
I want to. Oh yeah, okay, there.
You just do it with them, yeah.
That's the answer. I'm gonna consolidate, tag both those squads so that you're not able to come back and get me. In that case, the Flying Hive Tyrant will just stay where he is. He is content to not come any closer. So that's all my chargers. And remind me next turn that he. Oh, I get to choose anyways, but he can choose a unit within 6 inches, and they fight first, even if you charged.
Okay.
Now, mind you, your chargers would go first. Like one of your chargers would go first. So it's your turn now. So these 2 can try to finish off 5, or you can do him to finish him off.
Him go. We're gonna do this. I think it's called scything attack, where he does the double attacks. 5 attacks with his axe while scything. 2s to hit. He is core, so he does reroll. And these are 3s to wound, strength 6.
No rerolls?
No rerolls.
So 5 wounds. So I should survive this. 5 up. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
There's.
Oh, that was
a
gonna
6.
save.
That looked like a 6. And then 5 to ignore it. It's only 1 damage. Give me 1 more. Thank you. So 2 die. So it's 3 left for your Wolf Lord to try to kill. So yeah, 2. Yeah, if I pull it off, then you would go for them. So I'll just make you go for these guys. So you killed 2 of them. Ah. Gotcha. We actually totally forgot my Gene Stealer attacks against your Dreadnought. So let's do that, because maybe it would have killed him. Yeah, so we actually should have done this first.
Well, absolutely should have done this first.
And if they happen to kill your Dreadnought, I get those 2 guys back.
I'm hoping they don't.
Well, of course. Well,
my hope is they
Tactics by Luka. I hope they don't kill my guys.
It's great.
So we got to we're rewinding here, so they're still hitting on 2s. We're going to get a ton more 1s. No, thankfully. Oh, wow. Still, that's an average number of 1s. Winning him on 5s. Now, it doesn't actually matter to roll 6s, right? Because you're a 3 up, 4 up.
Yeah, no matter what, it's
going to be a 4 up save. So this is not enough to kill you. I got 6. If you roll horribly, I could bring him down to 1 wound. So you got a 4
He
up.
only has 6 wounds on him because he took a smite earlier, so I had to fail all of these.
You're fine. Well, that's pretty bad, but you're still alive.
6 up to ignore. I take 3.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, now he's down to 3. So that's pretty good. So now your Wolf Lord can go. You can either attack those 3 Gene Stealers to try to get him off of them, or attack the other Gene Stealers and try to get some of them off of them.
He's got a 4 up invulnerable save, eh?
Yeah, he's got 3 up armor.
But I'm not going to be able to get through that gap anyways. I'm debating on, like, okay, maybe he just attacks over there, clears them out, then he's able to come through here, but...
Are you able to fall back and charge as a Space Wolf?
No. He can advance and charge with the Thunder Wolf.
Okay.
And he gets to consolidate 1 more inch. He actually gets to consolidate 4.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I can fall back and charge as Kraken.
Problem is what to do. I kind of know what I want to do. He's going to attack over in this direction.
You want to kill more Gene Stealers?
Yeah.
So you were charged, you get a D3 extra attacks?
Even if you was, I only ever get 1. Even if he wasn't charged, the other part of the Warlord trait is he's always gets Shock Assault.
So you got 4 base attacks plus that 1?
Yes, he's got 5 now on 2s because he's a Wolf Lord. Plus 1 to hit.
Does he reroll his own?
No, he's not core. And 2s to squish.
Thunderhammer. Thump, thump, thump.
I'm not going to reroll it.
I think you've already used a reroll this phase.
I have, 100%.
I can't remember though. I think it's on an armor save.
It was, yeah.
So 5 up and vulnerable saves.
Ah!
And these guys don't have anything ignoring.
4 gets squished.
But we'll pull from the back. I'm still going to be holding that objective on your turn, even without that guy there. So we're good. Oh, but you got your Thunderwolf too.
3 attacks, 1 miss, and these are strength 5.
So 3s to wound. Yikes, 5 up and vulnerable saves. Come on, guys! Yikes, you just killed 6 of them.
They die en masse.
Yeah, Gene Stealers are scary on the charge and then they die. Now, I do have a 3 command point stratagem to fight again.
Ooh.
I'm tempted to use it on those 4 Gene
Those
Stealers.
4 boys. They have like 1 less attack and they're hitting on 3s.
There's 12 attacks, they'll be hitting on 3s, but there's only 2 more guys to get through. I'm not going to try to kill your Warlord. How many command points do I have?
You are the owner of 4.
Ugh. All right, no, not worth it. If it was my Flying Hive Tyrant there, totally would do it. Okay, so no. No, I'm not going to do that. Do you have anything you want to do at the end?
No, I can't do anything.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Well, then
That I can remember.
That will go into the morale phase. I'm within 12 inches of Synapse, so I do not worry about it. You lost 8 guys?
That's an insane bravery if I've ever seen one. That's,
Oh, you're going to choose to spend 2 command points to stay there?
keep them around. Those are good weapons to have.
Yes, and that's once per game that you can do that. Okay, so at the end of that turn, I don't get any points because I have to kill your Warlord.
Right.
But I am now controlling 3 objectives. So that's going to limit the number of points you get. And I've tagged your guy, so he's not going to be able to do his ritual.
Right.
I got to keep doing that, though, or just kill him, which maybe the Hive Tyrant can get there eventually. But
He's got the tools for the tools for the job available.
he sure does. He sure does. Let's find out what happens in Space Wolves turn 2. Your command phase, you get a command point, but you're not holding 2 objectives, so you get no points.
Yes, that's bad.
Yes, it's bad, very bad.
That's really bad. Okay, so I'm going to fight my way out of this awful situation.
Well, you've got the tools to do it. Guys, and more guys, right?
It's true. I got a lot of guys. Like these Skyclaws could deal with these remaining 7 Gene Stealers rather easily.
Piece of cake.
And I could reposition these guys by falling out of combat.
Just remember, I can choose a unit within 6 inches of my Hive Tyrant, and they count as having charge for purposes of being able to go first.
Right. So I'm hoping that these guys would kill them before they even get to fight. But that's assuming they kill 7 guys.
Disembarking into the difficult terrain doesn't slow down your difficult terrain, but
right.
Or the disembark.
It doesn't slow down the disembark, but it's going to slow down my move. I already measured where they're going to go. They're going to go to the edge of the difficult terrain there. So no matter what, I'm going to suffer -2 on the move and the charge.
And the charge, yeah.
I put my Rhino in a bad spot. I should have moved him up a little bit further. I could have moved him up to the wall. I was a little too afraid of the Gene Stealers charging and surrounding it.
And
though.
they may have changed their target. They might have
That's
given me
right.
one more turn before I went for your leader.
That's why I kept it back here. So
Yeah, I think I would. I don't know. I may have focused it down with like my psychic and then shooting, so that I could then charge the yummy occupants. And a big group of Gene Stealers and a Hive Tyrant charging that would basically remove it from the game. But it would also not have caused that mayhem in the back. Who knows?
Bam. I do want to try to grab some points, but at the same, so I'm stricken because I want this Rhino to advance and eat the smites for the rest, of the foreseeable future. But I also want something to be able to go back on this objective because these Skyclaws are going to be jumping
off
out
of
here. Yeah. A Skyclaw. Oh man, the Skyclaws could have also answered him, and they could have gone in this direction too.
You got a few things to answer. That's the problem, right?
But yeah, so I think I need to. Skyclaws are going to come in over here. Hopefully not get beat up by the Hive Tyrant too. I kind of want the Hive Tyrant to charge my Wolf Lord to see if he can survive it. I'm not sure if he will, but he could.
He could.
-1.
We got what?
-1 hit and wound and a 4 up invuln.
So I'd be hitting you on 3s, rerolling 1s, and wounding you on 4s.
Yeah.
I could spend a command point to reroll all my wound rolls because I'm a
I
monster.
forgot about the monster thing.
But at the same time, I also want to keep my command points to just fight again because I have a 3 command point stratagem to fight again.
Yeah.
So I do have tricks to.
Man, this guy is super killy. Jeez.
He's got 4 damage a swing, possibly 5, but that doesn't matter for a 7 wound guy. The 4 is already enough, right?
Yeah,
it's past the 3. It's past the 3, so it's going to just be 2 to get through and you're dead. Unless you have an ignoring wounds mechanic.
He does not. So I don't want that fight. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that's really bad.
And 7 attacks on the charge too.
Why does he have 4 damage? That's wild.
Yeah. In normal games, a strike. Whoa, brain. Strike force.
Strike force.
It would be garbage to bring him, but in a little Incursion game.
Yeah, where he's got a little more presence on the battlefield.
Exactly. That's nice. He's also very expensive, but no, I like him.
We're gonna have these boys fall out of combat. Leaving combat. We're gonna go over.
Stay more than 3 inches because I can heroically intervene too.
I know.
Because if you fail that charge,
I'm gonna hopefully make the charge, I guess. But
okay.
I guess I can.
If you want to stay within 3 inches and just say, yeah, I'll make the charge, no problem.
I'll go there. We're gonna move the Dreadnought out as well. Man, I keep in combat. I'm too afraid of him dying, though. But
3 wounds left?
Something gets to fight first over here. But if I charge... You know what? We'll keep him in combat. Whatever. He's fine there. He gets to shoot a Stormbolter. That might help.
Yeah, you might actually kill them all.
And then we're going to have these guys...
1 or 2 of them.
Jump. But can I do a weird... Is there a way, like, room in there? There is not. Okay.
So coming on in to help out.
Well, I'm going to commit the Rhino to back into the woods. We're going to go there. He has no real targets to shoot a Stormbolter at. I guess he could...
You could fire at the Broodlord.
You should fire at the Broodlord.
There's no lookouts around him, so
Yeah.
could soften him up. Shooting phase.
And that's where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and shoot. We'll start with the Stormbolter, firing at the Broodlord. We are not rapid firing. We are in the woods, so just 3s to hit. And is he T5?
Yes.
That's
You got a wound.
That's AP 1, not that it matters.
Well, it does. I have a 4-up armor or a 5-up invuln.
Oh, okay. Hey!
Hey, he's down to 5 wounds.
This squad of Blood Clouds are going to fire now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolt pistols and 1 plasma pistol, which I will not supercharge.
Oh, it's 2 damage, though.
You know what? I will. You're right. You got me. I'll do it.
Oh, convinced him.
Yeah, you charge the plasma pistol.
You know what? He didn't die.
Doesn't hit. That's
all
okay.
that matters.
7 bolt pistols. These are
3s?
new and improved Blood Clouds. They hit on 3s. They used to hit on 4s and 5s. 1.
Or these are at -1 because you're in tactical doctrine.
No,
right?
these are pistols, so this.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
These are not bolts. So I get my 4-up armor then.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He'll be fine against him. The high target within 6 inches of him, and I could choose him first.
He's actually going to get cover against these shots, the bolt pistols from these Blood Clouds, or a Sky
All
Claws.
right, I'll have a 3-up save.
5. I guess I'll throw a crack grenade if I'm in range, but otherwise it's 5 bolt pistols. The crack grenade is in range, and it hits. Oh, nice. Wounds on a 3. Nice, double 6.
AP -1, so back up to a 4-up save. Jeez, I can't make any saves. D3 damage.
D3 damage.
All right, he's down to 2 wounds. Yeah, you should be afraid of this guy getting to close combat, but as soon as you can shoot at him, yeah, he's dead.
5 bolt pistols on 3s?
You say it as a question, but I say it as an answer. 5's to wound. Oh, you could kill him if I fail both these 3-up saves.
I did. Okay, you know what? It's too late. It's too late. Never mind.
What?
I meant to do a stratagem in my command phase. I'll remember for next turn.
What does it do?
It's Wisdom of the Ancients. It makes him a lieutenant or a.
So we roll 1s to
That's
wounds?
fine. Yeah. In this case, I'm not going. It's too late.
Okay. And we're looking at 3-up saves. I got to fail both of these to die.
Woo!
Finally, the 6s.
Not even close. And Stormbolter from the Dreadnought into the Gene Stealers he's currently engaged with, hitting on 2s. Yeah. They all hit.
4s to wound. You might just clear them out with this.
I'll reroll that one there.
So 1 so far.
And 1.
1. So that unit still has Catalyst. So 5-up invulnerable save. We're done.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's all you're shooting.
Yeah, charge time. We'll start with the smaller squad of the Sky Claws charging both units of Gene Stealers.
The double 1 might fail. But I'm pretty sure you're good otherwise.
5, 8.
That is easily enough. You probably just needed 3, maybe 4.
I'm gonna go get you in there.
Bring it.
Because I got to get a little bit more attacks on these guys.
You're going to try to kill them all before I get a chance to.
That would be ideal. I was debating on doing a Hammer of Wrath there, but the most bang for my command point bucks here I'd get would be destroying these 3 Gene Stealers. I'm not too concerned about that. So
Yeah, you can probably kill them anyways.
We're just going to go on to this charge here, which is an 8-inch charge declared against this Broodlord.
Technically 6-inch charge, but you got to roll an 8.
Yes, I have to roll an 8. Oh, please. Oh, yes.
Made it without a reroll.
For the route. Gonna end up something like that. I was debating on like going over here and doing because they can consolidate 6 inches
For a command point?
for a command point.
So you like kill him and then consolidate to the zone throats.
That's ultimately not going to gain me anything because in the end they're still going to be smiting them.
Right.
But then we'd be stuck, and then I might be stuck in prolonged combat, a 3-up invulnerable save. I'm still going to consolidate. I do, because then these guys over here, they have to fight. Whatever. You know what? That wouldn't have worked that well because this guy would have been like closer to them. Some guys would have been closer to them.
You
over there.
would have strung yourself spaghetti style.
Too much thinking, too much time wasted on perfect measurements. Let's just go smash a Broodlord. But first,
So I get to choose a unit within 6 inches of my Flying Hive Tyrant, and they get to fight first. Of course, obviously, you get to choose who goes first. So I might as well choose these Gene Stealers right here, which will just make you want to fight with these guys first.
Which I will do.
Okay. Well, I'm saying that, but I also have enough command points to have him interrupt.
But if he interrupts, he's not going to fight when he dies.
How many command points?
Wait, how much is it to fight when he dies, too?
Just 2.
Oh.
So I could do both. I could fight twice.
I'll see.
So that's the hard choice.
Well,
I'm giving you all information, so there's no gotchas.
I'm gonna go with them first then.
So then try to kill the
If you
Broodlord.
can do both of those. Space Marines lost that. Oh, Tyranids lose that too.
So come on in and take 2 wounds off my Broodlord.
Yeah, let's go beat him up.
I'm sure your Power Fist will do the trick.
See, I wanted to go over here first. That way when they consolidated, I can go in this direction. But I also don't feel like getting attacked twice by this Brood Lord.
Yeah, right.
We'll do the Wolfguard Pack Leader first with his Thunderhammer on 4 attacks.
What used to hit, though?
Is it 4 attacks or is it 3 attacks? It should only be 3 attacks. I'm just going to reroll.
Oh!
That's okay.
No rerolls?
And 2 to wound. No,
3
to wound.
3 to wound.
There we go.
So 5 up invuln or I'm dead. I'm dead. So 2 command points. I'm fighting you back.
Yeah, it's
6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Aww, of course. 3s to wound. They're AP minus 3, D3 damage. But if I roll 6s, they become AP minus 6. Yeah, I know, right? Whatever. It goes up against those stupid 1-up saves, right?
or 0-up saves I've seen in some cases.
Well, that still gets you to only a 6-up.
That's true.
And they become flat 3 damage. And I can re-roll. So they're 4s to wound. No, 3s to wound.
Yep.
Oh. So 1 flat. Oh, well, it's up to. Okay, here's the problem.
Right.
We should have declared the order, right?
I know, right?
Because you got. I forgot you had a storm shield
That's
in
the
there.
problem with this kind of stuff here. I'll just randomize which one I have to do first.
Well, hold on. Yeah, okay. I'll do the randomizing. So the first one will be the 6. And then, then those.
Those don't matter. Yeah.
So you have to allocate this one first.
That means if I put it on the storm shield, these also have to go on the storm shield
Correct.
as well.
It also means you have and you're only going to get 4-up invulns against all of these. But this one just flat out kills, whereas these ones have to roll D3 damage.
Otherwise, I'm losing probably 3 blood.
Well, it's D3 damage. You'd lose minimum 2, possibly 3. They're just blood claws.
No, I'm going to take the blood claw. So the 6 will kill blood claw, and then
And then you get 6-up saves against the other
2
2.
6-ups.
Yes. Oh, you lucky son of a
Power
gun.
armor.
Oh, I don't even kill one. And I'm not spending the command point because I need those command points for something for next turn. So I killed 1.5 and then he died. Totally not worth 2 command points. Oh well, life goes on. Well, I'm going to fight with my 4 Gene Stealers next. I'm going to pile in like so to leave room for my Hive Tyrant in case you somehow don't kill these guys. I don't want to have to fall back. Although I could fall back and charge. There, I am allowed to do that. And I'll put all the attacks into the Sky Claws. 12 attacks with Rending Claws, hitting on 3s. Oh, not bad, not bad. 4s to wound, as usual, Rending, so 6s are AP minus 4. So 1 dead, and then we got only 3 got through. So you got 4-up saves against those, so 1.5 die. Actually, 1 was already wounded, so that would be 2 dead.
So I am not going to bother with the reroll there. So,
boop. 2, okay. And now your Sky Claws can go. How do they want to allocate their attacks?
well, we are going to go ahead and start focusing on. Well, since these guys have already attacked, we're going to put the 1 chainsword on the 4. No, that's the problem because you can pull them out of combat if I kill too many. Yeah, if I'm killing 2, then I'm okay with that as well. I'm going to put these 3 on those 3, so those 3 Sky Claws there. And then we're going to have
1 on the others.
Part of me just wants to put everything from him into. Sorry. We're just going to do all of them onto those 3. All the Sky Claws.
Kill those 3.
Yeah. All right, these are the 2 Sky Claws with chainswords. They have 4 attacks each because of Berserker Charge. 2s, rerolling 1s because of core.
Look, isn't the +1 to hit?
They're Space Wolves they charged first round of combat.
Oh, it's not +1 attack?
No.
Oh, Space Wolves.
Space Wolves are +1. They get the Heroic Intervention and +1 to hit on the first round of combat.
Oh, so there is that extra one. Okay.
Yes, yeah. And 4s. We got 3.
3, that's exactly how many I have. 5 up invulnerable saves. And 5 up to ignore. Oh! All right, keep going, keep
I
going.
think I put more attacks in.
Yeah, no kidding.
We got the Pack Leader with his Frost Axe, hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1. And these should be strength 6 or 3. It's 3s to wound regardless. And they're 2 damage each because it's a Frost Axe.
5 up invulnerable saves. 2 damage each.
Yeah.
So dead.
Hey!
You got him. That is a unit kill.
Hey, that's true.
Put that down in your tally. Also, we're gonna roll for whether they get hurt right away rather than at the end of the game because it's more fun that way. So the Brood Lord on the 2+, he's fine. He's fine, and those Gene Stealers, also fine. Roll for your Rhino.
I forgot it was destroyed.
That's all that you've lost so
okay.
far. All the Chargers are done, so now it's just your Wolf Lord that gets to fight. Because
Right.
my Gene Stealers have already gone.
He always gets Shock Assault for Wolfkin. He gets an extra 3 attacks. He gets 7
Ooh.
attacks for the Thunderhammer. 4, 5. And that's going to be 2s to hit. Because he get. No, it's only 3s to hit, actually. He didn't charge or anything, so. 2s to win, though.
Oh! Did you want to reroll one of them?
Shoot, that sucks. That's a really rough roll. Again? This is. Oh, he's not core. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay.
Oh, because you were going to do the whole turn your.
It wouldn't have mattered, though. He's
Lieutenant.
not core. It's fine on that.
So last chance. You going to reroll one of those? I got 4 guys, so you're not killing them all no matter
I got
what.
3 attacks with the Thunderwolf afterwards.
Right.
Threes.
But you don't know yet what that's going to do.
Nah, I'm not going to reroll.
Okay, you killed one.
Yeah. And Thunderwolf, all hit.
Oh, hold on. Is he still... He doesn't have +1 to hit anymore.
But he's on 2s as a Wolf Lord.
Okay.
Yeah. 3s to wound. Hey.
Oh, you're going to finish him off, aren't you?
Well, I got 5 up in one.
Yeah. Watch this.
Oh, I got him!
That's a kill tally for your
I'm
Wolf
happy
Lord.
with that.
Yeah, no kidding. Anything bad happen to my Gene Stealers? No.
They're fine.
Morale, you did lose 2 Skyclaws. Is that a problem?
Let's find out. I don't think it is. I'm going to roll anyways.
You're
No,
fine.
definitely
You're definitely
not
not leadership 4. Is your Wolf Guard leadership 7 or 8, though?
I think they're 8 with the Wolf Guard. I think.
You're fine either way. So that was a pretty good turn for you. Cleared out all the Gene Stealers and my Brood Lords. So you cleared out all the Gene Stealers.
Hey.
That's only like half of my army in points. Let's see if I can retaliate at all in my turn. Beginning of the battle round, you're in the Assault Doctrine.
It's time. The
All
good
right.
time. So
yeah,
every
it is time.
Yeah.
Because you weren't doing any damage without the Assault Doctrine.
So every 6th hit is 2 hits now.
Yes, that's the important part. Because who cares with your AP? Because I'm all in bombs
Exactly.
anyway. So I'm in trouble here. Although I do get a lot of points right now. I get 20 points. I get 10 for
Yes.
having 2 or more objectives and 10 for having more than you. So if I can kill your Warlord right now, then you could table my whole army and still have a hard time coming back from this. I'm going to advance the Zoanthropes. 5. What I wanted to do was move these guys back, staying within the range of the objective so you can't get to me. But since you have objective secured, all you have to do is make a 4-inch advance, which shouldn't be too hard, right? Especially with a reroll, that's a 75% chance to be able to grab the objective from me anyways. And so I think they have a better chance just kind of screening because they got 3 wounds each with a 3-up invuln. And that can prove to be good.
Right.
You do have a Thunderhammer in.
But it's 3-up invuln, right? So.
I know, but it's just as soon as the one gets through with the Thunderhammer, you kill. Because it's 3 damage apiece, right?
Correct.
Dang, I'm not quite sure what the answer is. Unless I just get lucky and smite and hit them with Hive Guard. Because now it's basically hold on to objectives, kill your Warlord. That's what I got to do. And you have, in your next turn, you're only going to have 1 objective. So you're going to have another turn of 0 points.
Unless I do weird pile and consolidate shenanigans if there's combat over here.
No, I know. And when my Hive Tyrant charges in, you're going to be able to heroically intervene with your Skyclaws. The Dreadnought will be out of it. Won't be able to get in there, thankfully.
Right.
But so I do have to kind of be concerned about that. But I'll get to fight first. So that's what it comes down to, is can I use those 7 attacks? -1 to hit and wound. See, the problem is I've got 3 command points, which is not a comfortable amount. I want 4. Because I want... Although, no, he's a character, so I could fight with him when he dies. Because I want 3 to fight again at the end of the fight phase. That's what I was holding on to. But if you kill me, then I don't fight again at the end of the fight phase, but then I could still spend 2. So I could spend 1 to reroll all his wound rolls, because you're making me wound on 4s. And then the other 2, if you happen to kill me, then I could fight again.
Yeah.
And as long as I killed your Warlord, then...
That's all you really want.
Well, I want him to survive as well, because he gets experience for surviving.
True.
That's his thing. But right now, that doesn't matter. He's got to go for it. Now I'm wishing I chose Assassinate. I should have, based on the mission, right? Just knowing that it's going to go for your Warlord. And my Warlord is the best thing to go for your Warlord, so why not? The Gene Stealers were really just a stalling tactic.
They did well.
They did. They've cost you hopefully at least 10, if not even more. So the question is, now that I rolled their advance, do I stay up front and take the hit, or do I hope you fail your 4-up advance? You know what? Let's hope you fail your 4-up advance, because I think you have enough hitting power to punch through them. So basically, we're just going to come back because with their 5 advance.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So make it harder to charge them.
Yeah, that'll make it super hard to charge them with
Yeah.
the difficult terrain. And of course, the Flying Hive Tyrant will come right here. Mm-hmm. Can't fail that charge. And we'll keep as many of your Skyclaws out of the fight as it can. Even with this, you'll have to 6-inch. How many command points do you have left?
I have 4.
So still a healthy amount. So we are going to start off by doing a smite from the Zoanthropes. That'll hit your Blood Claws right here. I make it. Doing D3 mortal wounds, unless you want to try to... No, you're not close enough.
I'm not close enough.
Oh, only 1. I've only ever done 1 with them. So finishes off the 1.
I should not be on the Power Fist.
Yeah, right. Hive Tyrant will do Catalyst. I fail it. Ugh.
Ooh, interesting.
I can't spend a command point right now. So I don't get my 5-up.
He doesn't need a 5-up to ignore wounds and mortal wounds.
Yeah, he does.
We can hypothetically roll the max if he dies.
And Smite. I'll need a 6. I got you.
Ugh.
Do you want to try to deny it? I rolled a 9.
I'm trying to remember my stratagems here. You know what? It really doesn't. Unless you do exactly 3 damage.
Yeah, or no, I can do 5 damage when I fight because I have my toxin stacks. So
Oh,
even
6
two,
to wound.
even 2 is enough to be annoying.
I think he's dead anyway, so smite him up.
Smite him up?
Yeah.
All right, D3 mortal wounds. If it's a 1, it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
He's got 6
You're
wounds.
down to 6. Like, I do have a tail attack too, but that doesn't usually do anything. So now shooting. Now here's the interesting part. I kind of want the experience of blowing up your dreadnought. Meaning the hive, because the hive guard could fire at your blood claws, hope to kill a few. Your dreadnought's -1 to damage, but he's 3 wounds. I'm firing at your dreadnought.
Oh, wow.
Hive guard into your dreadnought.
Okay.
If I get lucky and he explodes, they'll do mortal wounds to everybody nearby too. But that's not. I'm really just going for the 2 experience for the hive guard. No negatives to hit him because I'm in the dense cover. 3s to hit. Oh, come on.
That's 50% every time they've shot so far.
3s to wound. Well, at least you got 2 through. It's -2, so you got your 4 up invuln.
Blizzard shield! Hey!
Whatever. I will declare a charge and automatically make it.
Hey.
Just getting just where I need to go for the charge. I am done all my charges. Would you like to heroically intervene with your Sky Claws?
I will countercharge with Sky Claws for
So 1 command point for 6 inches.
They go down.
I'm gonna jump all the way in there. Really just comes down to, do I kill it? Because if, obviously the icing on the cake would be kill your warlord and not die. But because I didn't kill your dreadnought, obviously you're gonna be able to retaliate pretty hard.
Right. I have the same sort of stratagem. If my character dies, he gets to fight, as long as he didn't attack first.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
mine just gets to do it even if I attacked first. I'm special. I'm
For now.
Yeah, I know.
It used to be the safer space for me. They had the same idea.
Yeah, I know. People are probably like, yeah, Tyranids are OP.
Well, not OP, yeah.
So the Hive Tyrant has 4 base attacks. He has 2 sets of Monster Sidon Talons, giving him +1 attack. He's got Frenzied, because that's his battle trait upgrade. That gives him a +1 attack on the charge. And he's got the Frenzion Injector, Super Adrenal Glands, essentially, which is a Crusade relic, which gives him +1 attack on the charge. Now I'm attacking your Warlord.
Everything, eh? I figured you would.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've got to kill him. That's
have
the
to kill him,
objective. 30. It's basically 30 victory points, and you have a hard time winning this mission.
Absolutely.
It's not impossible. Maybe it is. I'm not quite sure. Doesn't matter.
Any stratagems? Nothing here?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I did say I was going to do it anyways.
I thought you were. Is this the reroll wound rolls?
This is reroll wound because you're forcing me to only wound on 4s instead of my typical
Now,
3s.
is this unfortunately one of the
yes.
old ones?
Yes,
It's
I
the
have
old
to, I
one?
have to
Oh,
declare it when I am chosen to fight.
I mean, is it reroll failed wound rolls or reroll wound rolls?
I'll double check. It is reroll all failed wound rolls.
That'll
like
be a thing of the past soon.
Yeah, hopefully. So that means that I can't reroll 3s. It's going to be rerolling 1s and 2s.
Right.
But first I get to hit you. On 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yes. Oh, there's no 2s. No. No.
Okay, so we got 6 attacks, or 6 hits. No, normally when you do on 3s, but when you do on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. 6s are 5 damage. Doesn't matter because you've got 6 wounds.
It would matter
I do
if
have a tail attack,
Yeah.
so I could finish you off with that. So can't reroll the 3. We got 2 6s there. Oh, baby!
We
You do not.
probably did.
This is all 4 up invulns.
I'll just do the. Doesn't matter which. Like, do you have a preference which ones I do first?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter which ones you do first.
Okay.
But you do need to do them all separately
Yeah.
because if I have a tail attack that gets
Right.
through.
Yeah. So I'll do the 4 damage ones.
4 up invuln.
Oh, he's super dead.
Oh, he's so dead.
Like without a doubt, he's dead.
Did you want to use your stratagem to fight back? Is it 2 command points?
I'll double check. I think it is. I'm down to 1. Only a death does duty end, whereas it's right here. Boom.
So before he dies, he attacks me. It'll be hilarious if you kill me because then
love
I'll
to.
spend 2 command points and kill your Sky Claws.
Oh. I think the Skyclaw. Oh, Jesus. So no matter what, he's going to fight again, probably. Ooh, gross. Okay, so D3 extra attacks for the Wolfkin. Ooh, only 1. Wow.
So 5 attacks.
Can't do much
plus,
about that.
plus your
2s to hit. 6s are good. So that just gives me an extra hit.
extra hit or extra attack.
Extra hit.
Okay.
It's an automatic hit. Sorry, every 6 counts as 2 hits instead of 1.
In the Assault Doctrine for Space Wolves.
Correct. And these are strength 8, so 3s to
3s to win. Oh,
5
boom!
wounds.
I got 4 up invulnerable saves just like you. How much damage are these each?
3 each.
So 4 of them get through. I'm dead. Only 1 gets
Oh!
through. I'm not re-rolling it because I'm saving those 2 command points to punch you back in the face. I'm down to 9 wounds. And I'm not ignoring them on 5s because stupid catalyst didn't work.
Thunderwolf Cavalry. They all hit. And strength 5.
So 5s.
2 at AP 3. Not that the AP
4 up
matters too
invulnerable. 1 gets through how much
much.
damage?
1 damage.
So I'm down to 8 wounds.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it. He's
Okay.
done. He's dead.
Well, now your Sky... Oh, then remove him.
I'm going to see what happens bad to him, if anything. It's a 2. Is that bad?
2, he's good.
Okay,
It's
he's
on
good.
only on a 1. On 2 plus, you're fine. It's very forgiving. It sucks when you do roll the 1, though. Now your Sky Claws can try to finish off my Hive Tyrant, who's got 8 wounds left.
Start with the Blood Claw Pack Leader and his Power Fist. 3s to hit. That's an extra hit, so they all hit. And these are 3s to wound. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, you know what? No, it's fine. Don't roll twos. Don't roll twos. Okay, we're good. Sorry.
So AP, what damage?
Those are AP 3, 2 damage.
4 up?
AP 4, sorry, yeah.
So 4 damage, I'm down to 4 wounds.
Ooh. Now the 2 chainswords attacking. On 2s, no rerolling. No 6s either, though.
So you get the +1 to hit on the heroic interventions as well, then?
Yeah, it's when I'm charged.
Not just charge?
Yeah, it's,
so
it's
the
all
typical
3,
one.
yeah. 5s to wound? 2 and
wounds,
AP 1.
4 up invulnerable saves. Oh, 3 damage, or he's got 3 wounds left.
Okay, all right, here we
You
go.
still have an axe.
I got the frost axe, and he also has a chainsword, so I'll do the chainsword. Haha! It hits. And wounds as well.
Oh, that got through because it's -1 AP.
All right,
Well,
now-
-2 actually, but whatever. I have 4 up
Now.
invul.
The axe hitting on 2s.
Got 2 wounds left.
Ooh, they'll hit, and these are strength UT7?
Yes.
It's not strength. 5 wound. Oh, I might command point.
How much damage?
It's 2. It's 2 damage.
So if I pass it, I'm good. If I fail it, then
I'll keep the command point. You go ahead.
Okay, 4 up invulnerable. Oh, you got him. So I'm going to spend my last 2 command points
Absolutely, yeah.
and fight you back. So I still have all 7 of my attacks because I still have charged this turn. And I can fight you because you heroically intervened me, which makes you a target.
Absolutely.
Only difference, though, is my weapon skill is now 4 up instead of a 2 up. Still rerolls 1s, though. And I'm still rerolling to wound.
Yes, stretch.
Oh, golly.
Did you hit with everything?
Almost. 6 attacks.
Okay.
Strength 7, so 3s to wound. Rerolling.
Ooh, they're dead. It's AP4, right?
Yeah, do you have any invulns in there?
Nope.
Then they're all dead.
On a 2-up, are they okay? They are.
They're fine. Hey, that's
Oh, look,
it.
Hive Tyrant, did you roll for him?
Oh, right.
Battle Scar.
Oh, geez. He gets an upgrade because I rolled a 6.
Actually?
No.
Oh, jeez. They used to do things like that.
Yeah, who knows?
Learn from.
So that was kind of a self-destructive thing. I attack your Wolf Lord, kill him. He swings back.
Right.
It doesn't kill me. Then your
Little
Sky Claws
lackluster on
kill.
him. But the Sky Claws.
The Sky Claws kill me, but then I swing back and kill them, which he would have done if the Wolf Lord killed him. So it was just like, he just jumped in there and exploded.
No one you failed a lot of invulnerable saves too, though.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So as much as I am horribly losing when it comes to guys on the table, that's 30 victory points for killing your Warlord.
Absolutely, and I can no longer call for help. I'm gonna hope that one small signal, like, here's the coordinates, here's the, oh, please come help. Hope that's good enough.
We'll see. The Sky Claws get some experience though for killing my Warlord.
They do. That's
because you chose
3.
Was it? Yeah, it was 3. It was 3 experience.
Slay
For,
the Warlord. Yeah.
was it actually called just Slay the Warlord?
Maybe Kingslayer.
Kingslayer. It's called Kingslayer.
Okay, it's one of those. Yeah.
So you get 3 experience on that unit plus the.
They're currently the Reaper right now too, because they've killed 2 units as opposed to everything.
So
else
they're
in
gonna
one.
upgrade.
They
Them.
might. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. So that is the end of my turn
3.
That just turn 3?
Yeah,
Haven't you had 3 turns already?
No, I've only had 2.
You sure?
I just hit the Assault Doctrine right now.
Yeah, that's true. It feels like we're so much further. So it really just comes down to what you can do right here.
Correct,
And
yeah.
most of your guys are too far away to do much.
Unless I roll real big energy.
Well, hold on
charges.
1 second. So in your command phase, you are back up to 2 command points. You only control 1 objective, though, which
Correct.
means no victory points there.
So we have.
So looking at the score is 60 to 10, and
I-
Luka cannot get any points this turn.
I can get 40 points in turn 4-5, and that'll still put me at 50.
Yeah, so I win the scenario.
Yep.
So you can stop worrying about objectives. Now it's just about getting some experience for killing my guys.
Absolutely.
So basically on my turn, I'm gonna run the heck away. So come on up.
Vengeance for the Wolf Lord. These guys are super far away.
Don't worry about the objective.
Yeah, we're just gonna advance them.
Just so you can catch me next time.
I'll command point it.
You can't charge. You can't charge after you advance, right?
No, I can't. But I was hoping to get a little bit further than that. So we go 7 to here. Boo.
Come on in.
That might be the only relevant one, but I'll advance them.
Oh,
in the back as
I
well.
was gonna say you're Sky Claws, but I'm like, wait.
They're
Sorry,
dead.
I wasn't
yeah.
trying to rub it in.
No, they're super dead. I don't know. We're just gonna go.
Maybe your Rhino. He could zip up there pretty fast. Fire some Stormbolters.
Sure.
And get your Dreadnought somewhere he can fire his Stormbolters.
We'll park him over here. So
There you
if
go.
anything's down here, we'll shoot.
Yeah, he does. I see you, scum. The Dreadnought, can he move up and shoot a Stormbolter?
Yeah, he was 30. Oh, so what is he moving? He's 30-inch range. 30-inch threat range. Nah, he's out of it.
You're out of range.
Yeah,
so you can
he's-
get him next time.
Advance.
Hey, there you go.
Look at that.
It didn't matter. You just get to fire it 4 times every time. So the only shooting would be because they advanced.
Everything's advanced. Oh, no, it's not the Rhino.
So he could fire at the Hive Guard.
I will. By rapid firing.
He in rapid fire range?
I am, but I'm -1 to hit.
Yes.
All right, we hit on 4s.
Oh,
Done.
Done.
That's my turn.
Woo!
That's turn 3 for the Space Wolves.
All right, turn 4, Tyranids. Got a command point. Yay! Zoanthropes. Advance. 5. Get away. Hive Guard are going to move back.
You're never gonna get my dreadnought.
I'm firing at your dreadnought. Well, after I smite. Smite! Yeah, take that. Oh, do you want to? No, you're not close enough.
No, I'm too far.
2 mortal wounds. Finally, I just straight up kill one. Woo! Hive Guard, dreadnought. Don't care about any minuses because I'm already -1 for moving. Did you know that those Hive Guard ignore -1 AP and -2 AP?
Oh, is that their thing?
It doesn't matter. 4 is to hit you. Look at that, half of them. No matter what I have to roll.
You have +4 to hit.
I just get, yeah, exactly. It could be 6s to hit. I'd roll 3 6s. 3s to wound. Yeah, there we go.
And they're usually pretty good at the wounding part as well.
4 up invuln. 2 get through. Did you want to re-roll it?
I'll command point one of those.
Okay. You know I'm gonna. Oh no! They both get through. Ah! I got him. Oh wait, no. That's 1 and 2. That's 3.
That's 3 damage.
Which hold on. Use my command point to re-roll this.
Okay.
Oh, that's 4 damage now.
4
So
damage.
3 -1, 3
I didn't roll
-1.
2 6s. Venerable. No, he's dead. Crap. You got him.
Does it matter if he blows up?
No. No.
He's not close enough. But does he get hurt? Battle Scar 2+.
This is Battle
You're
Scar
fine.
roll.
He's fine.
okay.
But that is 2 experience for my Hive Guard. Whew! Yeah, I get 2 experience because my agenda was priority target, which is killing vehicles and monsters. Okay, your turn.
Oh yes. We're gonna advance the blood claws. Come on, guys. Reroll.
Yes.
A little bit better.
That's a
We still have to suffer
300% improvement?
Yeah, we still have to suffer the -2 though. So they're only
No,
going
200% improvement.
What are we going? 9? We're going 7 inches with them now.
I think you'll catch me next turn. Although you'll still be stuck behind the barrier.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be stuck behind this barricade.
So maybe I'll just stand still and shoot at you. Try to take on. I don't know. No, I'll move because I'm going to try to shoot your rhino.
And the rest I'm not concerned with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't really get through there. Okay, shooting. Rhino's going to fire at them.
Oh yes, 2 shots.
-1 to hit.
4s.
Hey.
5.
No. My turn. Give me a command point.
We're on turn 5 and you got a command point.
Advance. 5.
Safety.
We feel better up in this slightly raised bunker area from their guns and missiles. Because reasons. Actually, you know what? No, they're coming behind here. Because up there, you can just charge it and you'd be in range. I know, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going over here, all right? Stop falling over. And make sure one of them can see you. So dumb. Smite! Yay! Boo! 1 mortal wound. Yeah, who cares? We're gonna go for the ultra lucky, try to kill another vehicle and get 2 more experience because, although if I shoot at you, maybe you just won't kill me and then I don't get you. It's not that I'm trying to deny you experience, I just want to roll a 1 for a battle scar because they've gained a ton of experience this game.
Right.
So, you know what? I won't get any negatives for fight. No, I moved, so I get negative no matter what. So hit on 4s, wound on 2s. You can put on the guys in the back. Oh, you got a freaking storm shield. Oh no, you put a wound on that guy.
Yeah.
Well, you got a storm shield in there. Screw it. I'm going for your rhino. So 6 attacks. It doesn't matter what I'm hitting on because I'll get half of them. 4s to hit. See? Told you.
That's wild.
Told you. So I can't even kill him. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -2.
Wait, knowing you were only gonna get half hits, you should not have shot at him then.
Oh, they both go through.
Yeah.
And do 5 damage.
Got him halfway.
All right, if you don't kill me, oh wait, was that my last turn? That was my last
was turn
turn.
5, yeah.
Okay, don't even mark it.
Yeah, that's true.
Although you're -1 ballistic skill, I think. at
Sure,
this
yeah.
point. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's your turn.
I get a command point.
Woo! This is it. Can you kill my Hive Guard? This is your last chance.
I would love to. I only move 4 though.
Well, it should be all right. Why don't you just roll the charge?
What is the?
I guess you get some shots first. You get some shots first.
I'm not even gonna bother shooting the guns. It's a 6-inch charge.
You're not going to bother shooting. You're going to leave him one guy with 1 wound.
Actually, a 5-inch charge.
Okay. If you're not going to shoot the guns, then just roll the dice.
I'll shoot the guns. You got me. I'll shoot the guns.
Because you know if you don't, you're going to leave 1 guy with 1 wound.
There.
5 bolt pistols.
3s to hit. Nice. And these are 5s to wound. You're T5, right?
Yes.
1 at AP1, but I think you ignore it.
I do ignore AP -1 and -2 for enhanced resistance, so just 4 up save.
I have a 4-up save. That's so bad.
Yeah, well, I take a wound. That brings one of them down to 2. Now the rhino.
4s to hit. Oh, 5s because he's bracketed. We have a hit. And no wound.
Okay, 5-inch charge.
Whoa!
Hey! Did it! Yay!
Oh, yeah. Strike.
Savage strike with 1 command point.
Right.
What does that do?
+1 to wound on the charge.
Ooh, baby, you're coming for me.
Oh, it's a 6-man squad. I can't do it. It's 1 command. I thought if I had lost 1 more, I could have done it.
Oh, does it actually matter how many guys there are?
Yeah, if I had 5
or less?
5 or less is 1, and then more than that's 2.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't kill. Oh, I was. You know what? I'll do you a favor. I'm gonna Overwatch.
I'm gonna Overwatch sick.
Yeah, because I was going to.
That's right. Yeah, I guess you said you were going to.
What I really should have done is use that command point to try to reroll that save. But whatever. 6s to hit you. I hit you once. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, sorry.
All right.
I got nothing.
All right, so I also have nothing, so here we go.
You got to get through 8 wounds that are toughness 5, 4-up save, and I ignore your AP.
Well, you don't ignore the big ones.
Well, fine.
I'll do the start with the big ones. Start with the power fist first, because there's 2 wounds on a guy hitting on 3s. 6s are good. No! I'll command point one of these. Hey! And then these are
3s to wound.
3s to wound, yeah.
AP, -3, so I don't get a save.
I think it's -4, but yeah.
Whatever, I don't get a save. So 2 damage each.
Right.
Kills 1, and brings the other one down to 1. So obviously chainsword's next.
Chainsword time, yeah. These are all the chainsword attacks. 2s! 6s are extra hits.
Ah!
Look at that. It's a lot more 6s than 1s.
And normally 5s to wound. Oh no, 5s to wound, because you weren't able to do your +1.
And you ignored the assault doctrine. They're AP 2, but you ignore that.
I ignore AP 1 and 2. So 7 wounds. 4-up saves! You got both of them.
Oh, nice, sick. Look at me go.
Goodbye, Hive Guard. Oh, poor Thunderhammer didn't get to fight. Has anything bad happened to my guys? No! Oh, that was close. I'm fine. No casualties. And that, folks, is that. It's the end of this Incursion Battle Report. What a massacre. I win the game.
You do, yes.
As the winner and the attacker, I get to choose one of my units to get a free battle trait, in addition to, all the other stuff. And we'll show you all that in a second. And who was your winner, by the way, for your Reaper?
I have to look at it because the Sky Claws got 2 and those Blood Claws got 2.
Who do you want to give it to then?
Do I just pick one?
Yeah,
the Blood
that
Claws.
one says.
It'll be the Blood Claws, yeah.
So they get 2 extra experience then.
Yes, they get 2 extra experience.
And then every unit gets 1 experience for showing up, and then each Luka and I both choose a unit to get the basically MVP, 3 extra experience. And we'll show you who's upgrading. After the game, we had some upgrades. I got to choose 1 unit to get a battle trait, so I'm choosing the Hive Tyrant, and I gave him Unstoppable, which gives him +2 to his movement characteristic, bringing him to an 18. And +1 advance in charge, and already rerolling advances and charges too. Actually, he's already got a +1 advance in charge on top of that from his adrenal glands. So he's +2 advance in charge, rerolling advances and charges, 18-inch movement. So he's super awesome, super fast, super scary. Hive Guard also upgraded because I gave them the MVP award, and combined with that and the vehicles they killed, I made them veterans, which they can reroll 1s to hit. Lastly, this unit of Gene Stealers was going to upgrade regardless because they had 5 experience from last game. And so I gave them Fleet of Foot as well, +1 to their move, advance, and charge. And for Gene Stealers, that's pretty much 3 inches extra. Luka, on your side, what do we got?
Right, so I gave them Marked for Honor? Is that what it is?
So how did they upgrade?
Right, they ended up taking Fleet of Foot as a battle trait.
No, not what did they upgrade, how did they upgrade?
Oh, how did they get there? These are...
Sorry, that was a confusing question. How did they get enough experience to upgrade?
Right, they were the ones who... They killed a couple of units throughout the game, giving them 2 kill points, and then that triggered the... Oh, no, I did not give them the Reaper.
So they got experience.
Right, they killed... No, they did get the Reaper. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry.
Well, then we're done. The Reaper gave him 2. They showed up, that's 3, and you made them MVP.
And I made their MVP as well, so they got 6.
Woo, there we go. Sorry.
I gave... The Sky Claws got 3 for killing your Warlord. Right. That only puts them at 4. That doesn't actually level them up.
Right.
Now, they got a battle trait. I chose Fleet of Foot, which gives them +1 to their movement, as well as characteristic, and +1 to advance and charge rolls made for this unit as well.
So same as my Gene Stealers then.
But the Space Wolves have a special requisition called Pack Bonds. When one of my infantry, beasts, or cavalry, or a character that's not a vehicle, gets marked for honor, or the MVP, I can spend 1 requisition point and give them 2 extra traits.
What 2 traits have you given them?
So I am going to go with Tail of the Raven's Luck. Every model gets a 5-up invulnerable save.
Ooh.
And I think I want to go for Tail of the Stormblade. I select 1 model in the unit and it gets +1 attack. It'll be the Wolfguard Pack Leader.
So the Thunderhammer?
Yeah.
So +1 attack on him, 5-up invulns for the rest of them.
Correct.
At the end, I end up with 11 Crusade points. That's kind of like the power level of my army. And yours ends up at 7 after just 1 game.
Exactly.
So when we play again in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below, you'll get 2 bonus command points again.
Just like this game.
Yeah. So you basically kept pace with the upgrades, even though I had 3 upgrades. And next game, I think you'll see Luka upgrade a couple times, and it'll be much harder for me to have anything upgrading. The zone throw-ups will upgrade automatically next game. They're already at 5. But everything else is just kind of starting out. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that. The next battle report is in the MiniWarGaming Vault at the link below. Go check that out, see how the Space Wolves and Tyranids do in our next Crusade mission. happy wargaming. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you go and check out Luka and my Battle Report, another Crusade game with my Tyranids all upgraded and lots and ready to go. Still without his horn, still looking for that horn. Against Luka's Bloodclaw army. They're starting to get bloodied and ready to fight. We'll be playing another attacker-defender scenario where Luka's a defender this time and I have to go up and destroy those objectives. Check it out at the link in the description below. If you're not a Vault member, click the link anyways. Get a free 7-day trial, instant access to this battle report and thousands of others. Happy wargaming.